One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Utah Utes and the Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Hornets head coach before the game. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. On the return, it's Sexton. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Utah Utes offense will have the first possession of the game. There's the guy we believe is going to be a workhorse in this one. One of the top running backs in the sport, and they believe he will be highly productive on this team. Looking for running room. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Let's talk for just a minute here about Utah. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start this.
Makes the catch down the right side. Down inside the 35, stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Snapped it in the shotgun. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his target down the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. That can be a momentum builder to convert your first 3rd down and also get your quarterback in a rhythm throwing the slant.
That's so nice. You always want to do that. You want to start the game in a good rhythm, get your quarterback comfortable. Slants are easy, timing routes, get a 1st down. Now maybe open it up even more.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Utes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes a catch. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. They just keep firing. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So the Hornets offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. Someone we are looking forward to see how he fits into and leads this offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Hornets in a good spot here with second and short. Red pass hits complete. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Douglas. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Second down to the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got three DBs, three corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. From the gun. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Working the ground game. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Gonna run it. It's Douglas. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Back open in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Short pass. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here as we get a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Drops back on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good. And you got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
Caught on the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the last 2 plays have left them in a hole as they stare at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick game. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Hornets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wideout. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Hornets want to pick up the tempo. The run inside. It's Douglas. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 84 yards, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Bringing it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Now on the move. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Gives it. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. And the Utes decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll ride the hot hand. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On play action. Slings it downfield. Got his man on the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Hornets will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Douglas. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Wide receivers all over the place. Trips to the left on 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Douglas. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Rush right in his face. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hornets.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Trying to take it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw one first. Fires quickly. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Looking deep down the right side. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Plows his way ahead. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll give it to him again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We begin our wraparound with Clemson taking on the number 17 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Tigers with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Utes will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Hornets head coach. This home crowd is fueling their running game. Every single time the running back gets the rock, they are going crazy. The ground game has been good, and they're going to continue to ride the momentum of this home crowd.
Holly, thank you.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Hornets will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Hand it to the back. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. Looking for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well run him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Douglas. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to get the corner. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. On the option. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Keeps it on the ground. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Still looking. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. The fake wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Fires to the big fella. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. It's 3rd and 5. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the Hornets will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gossett.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to pass. Floats it out in space. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Fires to the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. The give to the big fullback. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
2nd and long here. This time they'll throw it. Caught. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll throw on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Utes moving quickly to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And, guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like, they take a deep shot. They try it short. They've really just struggled to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to guys. Players, not plays. Maybe that's what they need to get something going right now.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Second down, gonna throw it. He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's looking to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Didn't get anything on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 7. Look out. And down he goes. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 50. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Just feeds the running back. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have one left. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Snaps on 4th down. Reels it in. On the move at the 30. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Douglas.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Grabs it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the... It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Hornets and the Indiana Hoosiers. A big storyline coming into this game. One of these teams missing its starting quarterback. For more on that, we check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in before the game with the Hoosiers head coach. They are without their star quarterback, but they have a ton of belief in the backup. Even though he's not highly recruited, he has been here in the system. He could have transferred last year and left this program, but because he stayed, he's got a lot of trust and faith with his teammates. They're going to do everything possible to make sure he gets off to a good start, and they have his back early in this game. Back to you.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Hornets offense will take the field first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Hornets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Gets open down the middle. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And his throw is incomplete.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled. Palmer, you got a number 1 receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. And you're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit more selective and find those one-on-one matchups.
Tells the run, wants to pass. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Long way to go on second down. Throws it off the RPO. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Complete to the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Canty carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Complete in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Hoosiers are flying down the field. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Out wide right, it's Bobo. Sweet cut there. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Moving the pocket, it's Boone. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Hits inside, it's Douglas. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Press center downs going to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
At the 40, there he goes. Breaks into the open. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Boone. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Burrowing for yardage. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Out wide left, it's Canty. Still running at the 40. Speeding down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Indiana!
I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And the extra point is good. Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of this drive. Right side, it's Douglas. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Bush is ahead. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
After the run, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Douglas. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it. Runs through the tackle. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Hornets will line it up on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Got his man in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He's got an open man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Stopped right there.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for the edge. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. And that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he's in. Touchdown, Hornets.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if
he wants to go deep. Upstairs to make the catch. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
A strike downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Dropping back, it's Boone. Time that hit. Quickly to keep him from making the grab, it'll be third down.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's made 1 already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
Open space in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Hornets want to crank the tempo. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete to the right. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Extending the play. Intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Hornets head coach at the half. Guys, we may have an upset brewing. As you know, this team came in here not highly ranked and highly regarded, but that doesn't matter. The players on the field have had something to say, and they are really taking this game to the home team. We'll see if there's an upset continuing here in the second half. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the field. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's Boone. Out wide right, it's Bobo. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Snap it to the back. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Hoosiers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And they'll stop him right there on the return. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They'll run it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Handoff again. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Trying to squeak through the pile. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Fires quickly. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Hornets are moving quickly down the field. Going to the ground. Enough to move the chains. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Turns it upfield. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Second down to the air. The screen, he's got wheels. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And I know, having talked to the quarterback before the game on the field, he was telling me, if I can just get this guy the ball, good things can happen. I think you saw it right there. Nice route, nice catch, but really good job after the catch, too. He was smelling the end zone, wanted to get in so bad, just gets knocked out of bounds right before the goal line. But right now, this quarterback has a lot of confidence when he's thrown to this guy.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped him for a big loss.
Wants to go up top on second down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Powers forward. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Quick handoff. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They'll run him again. All over him immediately.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, going to throw it. Right side, it's Douglas. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes a grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the 1st half. And here they are in the 2nd half defending a deep ball.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Douglas.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Tosses it incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Needs it here on 4th down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Snatch it quickly on the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snags it. He's dropped.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there. Because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeps it himself. Keeps it himself. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Boone. Hauls it in.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Trying to establish the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
The offense coughs it up. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. How about the defense with almost a desperation-type play to stop this drive and preserve the lead?
I love how they've got guys flying around here in the 2nd half and getting hats on the football. They practice creating these takeaways all week long in practice. They're trying to be opportunistic, and you're seeing that here from this defense in the 2nd half.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
The give to the back. Got a little space. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
this is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep leading the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. There he goes. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. On the run, it's Douglas. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
The Hornets enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. Quick give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Douglas. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros, and time has expired here. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of